Hello, this is Lindsey from Have Clothes Will Travel. I share style and shopping content as well as travel guides. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the online shopping site Romwe and whether or not it's legit. Romwe is one of those online fast fashion sites that's all about super trendy, super cheap clothes. Mostly for women, though they do have a small men's section too. If you're into bold, expressive styles that you've seen all over your Instagram and TikTok, this is definitely the kind of place that leans into those trends. Oh, and in case you didn't know, Romwe is also owned by Shein, so that should also give you an idea of the aesthetic and price point that we're dealing with here. This video is my honest review of Romwe, and we're going to discuss everything that you've ever wanted to know about this super inexpensive online retailer. So Romwe is a site that I've been familiar with for about 10 years now since I started my website because I was always on the hunt for inexpensive clothing and accessories that I could feature. I ended up ordering a $20 cheap midi skirt from Romwe, which ended up being pretty terrible quality and super uncomfortable to wear. Because of this, I never ordered from Romwe again until I placed my order for the items that you're going to see in this video, which I did about a year ago. But first, I want to give a general overview of Romwe's sizing. Now, I know in the past, Romwe's sizing was all over the place, especially when I first did that skirt order. You could be anywhere from an extra small to a 4X depending on the item. However, now everything in my order that I placed was my normal size medium, and I didn't have any major sizing issues. So I think it's safe to say that Romwe's sizing is much more consistent these days. Now let's take a look at my goodies from Romwe, starting with this floral belted dress. Now again, the sizing was just fine. I had no issues, and I would say this dress looks just like its photo on the website. Is it the best quality dress in the world? No. Is it my favorite dress in my closet? No. But I spent $13 on this dress, and for that price point, I am more than happy with it. I don't foresee it lasting terribly long because the stitching in this fabric, it's just not the best quality, but it's cute and it worked just fine for my recent trip to Mexico. So my final verdict on this dress is, for the price, I can't complain. I have definitely ordered far worse dresses from other inexpensive websites. And next up, we have these terry fleece wide leg sweatpants. Again, I would say this product looks like the website's image. I probably should have sized up in these pants though, because according to the tag, they're 100% cotton and they did shrink in the laundry. I did dry them. Probably shouldn't have done that either. But I mean, these pants are fine for the $18 that I spent on them. However, looking at the website now, they are listed for almost $40. For that price point, they're absolutely not worth it. They are really not like that soft and comfortable, and I don't really gravitate towards them at all when I'm looking to wear sweatpants. So you can definitely find better $40 sweatpants out there than these. If they were still $13, I would say go for it, but no, not for $40. Next up is this paracord crew neck sweater from Romwe. The sweater is one of my favorite items from this order. I think it's so cute. I love the embroidered little mushrooms on it. I've gotten compliments on the sweater every time I wore it, and I wore it quite a bit last winter because I think it's adorable, and it is actually pretty comfortable to wear. I know the tag on the sweater says it's 100% polyester, so it's not the softest, nicest material out there, but I did find it to be really comfortable. And I love throwing it on with a pair of jeans for an easy put together look. So the verdict on the sweater, I mean, I spent less than $20 on it, and I think it is adorable. I love the embroidery. It's held up well, being washed several times now. I would be interested in ordering more cute sweaters like this from Romwe. Next up, I ordered these super cute mushroom earrings to go with my super cute mushroom sweater. I wore these earrings every time I wore the mushroom sweater last winter and had no issues. They're super lightweight and comfy to wear, and these cost less than $1. So my verdict for these earrings are, I mean, for this price point, you can't beat that. They're perfectly decent earrings for less than $1. And I would say they're similar quality to something that you would get from Claire's, which, fun fact, I used to be an ear piercer and store associate at Claire's in my high school days. Next up, I ordered this cute backpack for my niece, who is a huge Powerpuff Girls fan. She loved that it came with stickers and she can keep her snacks in it. I also thought it was fun you could use it as a backpack or a purse depending on how you hook the strap. So my verdict for this backpack, it's $15. Overall, it's been holding up just fine for using it to haul her snacks around, and it's cute. I would be interested in ordering more backpacks like this for my niece from Romwe. Last but not least are these slippers from Romwe. I work from home and wore these pretty much all last winter. I mean, these were essentially my work shoes. They were a little snug at first, and I have pretty wide feet though, so there's no surprise there. They did stretch though and turned out to be very comfortable to wear. So my verdict for these slippers from Romwe is, for the $9 price tag, I am super happy with them. The quality is fine for that price point. I mean, again, they're not the best quality in the world, but they were $9 for that. I'm perfectly happy with them, and I'll be able to wear them again next winter. Let's talk about Romwe's shipping. So I placed my Romwe order on November 22nd and received my package on December 2nd. So it took 10 days to reach my address in the United States. Again, Romwe is owned by Shein, so it came in a Shein bag, and I assume it came from China based on the vague international warehouse that it came from on the shipping description. Now, is Romwe shipping free? It is free if you spend over $19 for the economy shipping, which is what I did. If you don't spend over $19 though, then it's $3.99 for shipping. And as of right now, there aren't any issues with tariffs if it does come from China. However, this could change, so just be aware of that. Let's talk about Romwe's return policy. Romwe's return policy is the same as Shein's, which is a return policy that I've actually had good luck with over the years. It's very easy. They do honor it. So how it works is you get one free return per order. After that, it costs $7.99, which is deducted from your refund. So, for example, if I return the sweatpants that I had bought from this order, and then later decided I also wanted to send back the dress, I would have the $7.99 deducted from my refund for that dress. Essentially, Romwe just doesn't want you sending in multiple packages. If you have a return from an order, just make sure it's all in the same package when you ship it back. So just do one return and be done with it. You also have 60 days from the purchase date to decide whether or not you want to return something. So that's a very generous return policy, and it's definitely one of the better return policies I've seen for a fast fashion website like this, unlike Light in the Box, for example. So Romwe's return policy is pretty darn good. So is Romwe legit? Overall, my experience with Romwe was positive. I received everything that I ordered, no issues there, and I felt like it looked similar to all the website photos, so there were no big discrepancies. And while not everything was amazing quality, for the prices that I paid, I was more than happy with the items I received. Also, their shipping and return policy is very fair, especially for an overseas company like this. However, I do want to point out that Romwe is not Better Business Bureau accredited, and they currently have an F rating. So in that sense, some people would say they are not a legit business. So that is something to be aware of. Also, when placing orders to companies like this, I think it's really important to always make sure that you're using your credit card or your PayPal account, so there's that extra layer of protection. If something does happen, you don't receive your order, whatever, you can always dispute it with your credit card company or with PayPal. Personally, I wouldn't hesitate to order from Romwe again, especially for their cute sweaters, their earrings, or the backpack. I really like that backpack for my niece as well. And just to reiterate, this video isn't sponsored or anything. I get nothing if you order from Romwe. I just like making sure that my subscribers make informed online purchases. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more shopping content like this.